Hi guys, Happy New Year. This is a recap video for the past basically 2.5 years. I was going to do a 2024 New Year breakdown, but I was like, you know what? This is actually better. And it's something that I kind of wanted to share for a long time now, but procrastination and just, being my own worst enemy when it comes to this type of stuff is yeah, whatever. But so yeah, I want to share the 2.5 years with you of me being in a studio and different studios and what I've done with my business. So currently right now in this video, in this part that I'm showing you, this is like mid 2022. And this is just some of my work where I was at with, my nail art. And then at this point I was working out of my apartment. I had a loft in my apartment dedicated to my nail space, and it wasn't legal, guys, but it made it do what it do. But shortly after, look, this is my last day there, I was going into my own studio with a friend. So it is the end of 2022, going into 2023. Found this studio space in a downtown area. It is a old office building, and it was a great little size to start off in. So at the time, it was me and a friend. We decided we wanted to start a business together, and we had goals that aligned and a vision that aligned. So we decided to open up the beauty room, and that was the name of our business, where it was nails and hair braiding. And so here's how the building looked when we first got it, which, it's not bad. It just needs a little cosmetic something done. So, obviously, like, we put some paint on the walls. I believe we signed a lease maybe like a month, maybe a month plus in advance before opening. So it's still kind of fast, but it gave us enough time to get everything painted, all of our furniture brought in. Like, we literally had nothing really starting off. So yeah, we had to go and collect all of this stuff with this in a short amount of time, on top of making sure we had all of our permits and licensing done prior to opening. So we ended up opening on January 15th, 2023, and that was very cool. We had a like soft grand opening party with our clientele that we had, which, guys, at the time it truly was not much at all, but very blessed to have the people there that were there. And then we also had our friends and family come and join us. Being in this space was truly such a great time. It was small enough to start off in where I felt like it was easy to maintain, and it was like our first like space, where we weren't working from home, which was amazing. And when I worked from my apartment, I swear I started off with like 10 clients, okay? And I probably had under 20 leaving my apartment. And 10 clients were definitely returning clientele. And then I'd have people come in from here and there. But once we got into this space, I was really able to build up my clientele because I was in, a professional setting, legally working, and it was just great. So very thankful. And in this time, I was pushing really hard to show people that, I have a nail art skill, and I really wanted to push that. And I strayed away from doing simpler nails. So this is the work that I was doing at the time. And it really brings me back. Such good memories, such a good time, and very thankful for that experience. Moving on to 9 months later, guys, we did not even do a full 12 months at the other place, but we decided it was time to get a bigger space. Our lease was going to be coming to an end, and we needed to give a notice within like 2 months. So we decided to start looking, and we found this place. And this was great because this was like more than double the size of our previous space, as you can see. So yeah, we went ahead and we decided let's move on it. We chose the space because it had extra rooms in it, which was great for renting out to other beauty professionals, which is what we ended up doing. So just like the other building that we decided to rent, this one was also a old office building that we decided to convert into salon/salon suites. And there was just cosmetic work that needed to be done, which was the flooring. So we got the flooring done, and we started getting things flowing. So here's just us getting everything good to go at the time. And that was, whew, it feels like it was just yesterday, but also like so freaking long ago. Throughout each space, there were so many different learning experiences that I went through, and so many ups and downs, so many different takeaways. And I have really just been enjoying the journey this whole entire time. I just realized, like, it's just been go, go, go for so long. And I feel like I'm in a place now where I don't even know. But the hard work has paid off. And, there is still so many crazy highs and crazy lows that I go through. And it's just really, I don't know. I feel inspired watching this back because this is a 2.5 years and my journey where I'm changing spaces, where you can see my creative style start to develop and change and shift. And it's just so interesting. And, I really feel grateful for all that I've had and experienced throughout my journey so far. Some key takeaways that I've learned that are really important that I will carry with me like forever and ever is number one, I always say, scared money does not make money, and that is the truth. Don't be afraid to take risks. If your intuition is telling you something, follow it, listen to it. These are things that I have learned over the past couple of years, and I have learned to just really listen to myself and follow myself. And if there's an opportunity that presents itself, look at it, think about it, and see, where that could potentially take me, and just let it happen. And with that being said, guys, we are into 2024 of me going solo. I decided this was right for me. I needed this mentally. I'm trying to still to this day figure myself out and where I see my nail career going and the places and things that I'll do. So I decided my first step was taking the risk and going out on my own. I didn't know how that would be. I wanted to experience that. I wanted to see if I am going to enjoy what I'm doing a whole lot more by doing things this way. So yes, people, I ended up in the same spot I was in to begin with, and I think that was crazy. That was an opportunity that presented itself, and I said, you know what, this feels right. So I went ahead and made a decision to go ahead and do what I just did, go on my own. Hello. So yeah, that's been the past like 2.5 years of my life, me really getting into nails and my journey. It's a very shortened version of it, but it's basically showing you all the highlights of that. So yeah, a little backstory. I started doing nails in 2019. That's when I decided to go to school. But really just fast forward, I didn't really start doing nails until like 2022 when I started working in a salon and all of that. So the past 2.5 years, I've just been doing my own thing as a private nail tech, having my own space. So yeah, a lot of learning experience, a lot of growth. It's a lot of everything. And there was a lot of very high highs and a lot of very low lows. And I have no complaints about anything. I appreciate every opportunity I have to learn and to take that information that I've learned and grow from it. And I'm going to be applying that to every day moving forward. Honestly, even watching the clips that I put in this video, and when I was going through my phone, finding the videos to share, I felt like, oh my gosh, this is where my mind was at, and here's how I felt at the time, and my goals were maybe a little bit different. And it's just funny because you can have your mind set on something, you can want something, you're so sure about it, and then as you're going through everything and you're growing and you're learning and you're getting that experience, and it changes. And I don't know, I feel inspired, like, oh wow. So yeah, you can have your mindset on something, but that may not be exactly where you're gonna go and what you're gonna do. And that's totally okay. And part of the reason why I wanted to share my video for like the new year in this way is because I just want you all to know, like, you never have to stay in a comfort zone. You never have to stay stuck. I feel like it's important to keep growing and keep going, and don't hold yourself back. Don't overthink things. I mean, it is super scary to try new things and put yourself out there and, leave something that's so comfortable and safe, but just do it. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to fail, and whatever that means to you, I just weigh out the pros and cons. For me, I started my career kind of out of necessity, and every day in my business, it's been, go, go, go. I think, unfortunately, most of my career so far has been like survival mode. So for me, it's never an option to not do something. It's never an option to second guess myself. It's never an option to not just go and try to get it. And it's been very stressful doing things that way, but also it has helped me grow as a person so much, because before I would take risks and things, but definitely not as many risks as I've been taking in the past couple of years. I feel like very confident in what I do, and I trust myself a whole lot more. I follow my intuition. I feel like I am comfortable doing things that I thought I'd never be able to do. So yeah, I mean, that's one thing that came out of doing things that way. And I feel like when anyone does something out of survival mode, it's really like you hustle and you push yourself, and it's like you have no option to fail. But it does bring on a lot of stress, because you're just doing things in the moment and whatever it takes. And sometimes you're not able to fully think things through or do something comfortable. So, you know, if you have the opportunity to kind of take your time, plan things out, ease into things, go ahead. Don't be afraid to make a move and just go and get it. But anyways, hard work pays off. If you're starting your nail journey in 2025, let me know. I'll cheer you on. Yeah, so I'm really excited for the year to come. I don't know what I am doing. I don't know what my plans will be. I am putting myself hopefully in different positions in life this year. The goals that I'm setting for the year will probably to be just like, take it easy, enjoy life, you know, don't rush through things. And that was kind of my tone for last year at the beginning, like what I wanted a little bit more. And I think I did get that. And this year I want more of that. So having a really good balance between my business and my personal life and juggling things, that is super important to me this year, because like I mentioned, last year I went through a lot of burnout, and and I think I know what could have avoided that, but you know, sometimes it wasn't the right, or I wasn't in the right position to really truly avoid it. But this year, you know, I'd really like to just work hard on having these boundaries and setting time apart and having a lot more structure. And if something's not making me happy or fulfilled, I'm not going to do it to keep people happy. I'm not just going to keep doing things just to do it. I am going to do what makes me happy, what makes me fulfilled. Life is short, you know, and I feel like it is not worth all of the stress and anxiety and all of these bad emotions and feelings. So yeah, this year's goal is to just be happier, have a clearer mind, you know, do things that bring me joy. And if it's not bringing me joy, then it has to go. And, you know, there's so many ways to find joy in what you're doing. And that's what I'm going to explore. Some other goals for 2025 will be putting myself first. Like I said, the boundaries, they have to stay strong. They have to be there. It doesn't matter for anyone, like business, personal, putting myself first in every way. That way I can make sure I'm good, and I can be good for everyone and everything around me. So that's on the list. I want it to be a year of more personal growth and to evolve more as a person. I feel like that's honestly a daily thing. Let me know if you're with me on that one. I want to get rid of small distractions this year. I feel like I get distracted by small things. I'm an overthinker. I get caught up on things, and I do not want to have any small distractions. Like, get rid of the noise, get rid of the small things. It adds no benefit to my life. I want to put myself out there more, and I guess I mean, like, I want to, yes, put my business out there more in a way. I want to connect. I want to network with people. I want to get more involved with my community. And then also, I just want to maybe make some friends along the way and certain different things. And I don't know, like maybe join a club or a group or something. Have more of a social life. I think that would be cool. I'm not really a super social person, so it would be, I think, a great thing to keep on my list, so I can really, you know, get out of my box a little bit, start talking and chit-chatting. I mean, I do it every single day for work, but it's not the same. Like, you know, it'd be nice to meet some people, like-minded individuals that I can really connect with, chill with, and talk. And maybe if I join some sort of class and get a new hobby, like that would be a great way. So that's something I'm kind of keeping in mind. It's not on the top of my list though, but it's something I'm keeping in mind. Being kinder to myself. Don't sweat the small things. Like I said, I'm an overthinker, and something small could happen and it will freaking keep me up all night and make me crazy. And I don't want to sweat the small things. I want to let things roll off my back. So that's something I'm working on. And yeah, you know, hopefully on that 2026 check-in next year, I'm like, yeah, I don't care about that stuff anymore. But we'll see. I feel like that's not going to be an easy thing. One major thing that I want to discover, unveil this year is what is bringing me joy in my career, and how do I see things going moving forward, and what steps are we taking, and how are we evolving as a business. And that's a huge thing for me this year. I feel like I'm constantly thinking and moving and trying to understand where my nail business is going to take me. I mentioned in another video, I don't really see myself behind the desk forever. And but there's so many other things to do. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, like where I see myself with this, what really works. And yeah, I don't know. You know, I'll keep you guys updated and whatever's gonna happen with that. But I really like to know, because I'm trying out new things all the time, and I'm thinking, and you know, I just want to find something that is amazing in my nail career that is just like making me like sparks are flying. I'm loving it. And not to say that I'm not loving it right now, but there's things that can always be changed. And that's the beauty about this career. It's like, you don't have to stay stuck in the box. And that's exactly why I decided that I wanted to do nails. It's because there's so many different options available to you with doing nails. And I think that's really, really cool. And my last goal for 2025 with my business is taking things slow, taking it slow. I am tired of the hustle culture, the hustle and bustle. Whew. That was number one to my burnout. It's just constantly go, 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 work, 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 back to back to back. And you know, it is my business. I am in control, and yet it feels like every other thing controls me. And I'm the one that gets to call the shots. I make the rules. I make my life what it is with this business. So taking things slow is priority this year. I felt really inspired to take things slow. Like, you know, it's something I felt, but then I watched this girl on YouTube, Rebecca, I forget what her last name is. She's based out of Canada. And I love watching her vlogs. She goes into work and she has her couple appointments, and it seems like she spaces them out, and she has time to vlog, to eat, to edit. And I'm like, that is great. And she has a super cute studio to work in. And I'm like, that's nice, because I wake up every day and I get into work and I'm like, go, go, go from morning to night. And I don't have time for any of that stuff in my day. So I was inspired to take it easy, go to work, enjoy my studio, don't overdo it, have time for lunch, have time to edit, have time to do photos and nail designs and displays and such like that, you know. Don't go in on my day off and do that when I'm already there. And that's what I want to do. And so far this year, I have already started to do that. I have not overbooked myself. If I don't have it available, I don't have it available. I'm not making exceptions for someone to come in. The money's going to be there. The money will come when it comes, you know, and I want to enjoy my work and have the best. I want to feel the best mentally. And that's going to play a huge part in it. The past week, you know, at the beginning of the month, I already had like 5 cancellations and rescheduling appointments. And I'm like, you know, before I'm like, oh my gosh, no, you know, we got to fill these. I said, okay, that's my sign right there. I wanted to take it slow, and that's what I did. I limited my scheduling for the month to begin with. And if someone canceled, okay. If someone wanted to reschedule, that's fine. I just took that time, do my nails, clean my salon, organize things, take photos, create content, you know, just things that should be done anyways, instead of doing it on my day off. Like I said, I'm doing it for that time slot. And I'm enjoying the month so much already just by doing that. Like, I feel good. I don't feel exhausted or drained or like, ugh, I need a break, you know? I feel really good. So I plan to continue that throughout the year. And that's, you know, gonna have that good work-life balance and
I'm excited for that. So yeah, if you have any goals for yourself for 2025, whether it's nails or just in general, what your plans are, feel free to comment, let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm also gonna leave a template down below for Canva. It's free to use and you can print it off and you can write your goals and aspirations, all that stuff on there. I usually print those off and use those myself, so I thought I'd share it with you. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in another video, hopefully sometime soon. Bye guys.